Yo guys, Roachy TV here and welcome to the first Icon Swaps 2 player review on the channel. Today we're going to be starting off with Prime Sol Campbell, of course. Prime Icon has just got released recently as well, guys, and now we're going to be using Sol Campbell not only as a Prime Icon player, but an Icon Swaps player. Now I use this guy in draft, guys, okay? He's got the Gladiator chemistry style on him, so definitely not the best chemistry style that I used him on, but it was the only way I could have got a feel with him because I don't have the coins to get him right now, guys. On Xbox, he's costing about 730k right now as we speak in this, and on PlayStation, he's costing about 800k. So just to let you know about that. But the main reason why we're going to be making this video is that is this guy worth the 14 Icon Swaps tokens that it takes to get this guy? Is he worth it or is he not? Of course, I only got to use him in draft, so I didn't get to get a proper in-depth feel of Sol Campbell. But in today's video, with the short time that I did get to use with Campbell, I'm going to tell you guys, in my opinion, was he worth it or was he not worth it? So let's go and let's get into Sol Campbell's stats. So right now, of course, we did use the Gladiator chemistry style on him right now. We boosted up that shooting and that defense. Of course, not by my choice, but if we just look at his stats right now, guys, okay? So he's got the low medium work rates, which definitely, the low attacking work rates is important on a centre back. The good thing about Campbell is that he does have that. The 2-star skill moves and the 3-star weak foot, not necessarily the be-all and end-all, but he's 6'2", which is ideal on a centre back. 6'2" is like the prime height for a centre back, and that's what we all love. And luckily, Campbell does have that height. Once we get into his in-game stats, guys, of course, the three main things you're looking at right now is the pace, the defending, and the physical. Sol Campbell has that. He has a lot of it. We look at his pace. 83 sprint speed is absolutely insane. He's got 92 heading accuracy, 91 defensive awareness, 93 stand tackling, all being boosted. 93 slide tackling, sorry, all being boosted with that Gladiator chemistry style. Once again, not by my choice. And if we have a look at his physicals as well, guys, the 95 strength, oh my god, the 95 strength, need I say more? You guys already know that's going to be a pro. This guy's going to be a beast when it comes to being strong. 89 aggression as well, 88 jumping, and 80 stamina. So overall, guys, decent in that compartment, very decent in that compartment. But we look at the dribbling, passing, and shooting stats. The shooting stats not so as much, we don't need to worry about. But dribbling stats, we look at his agility and balance, very low. His reactions and composure are luckily decent, but the passing and dribbling stats do lack in the in-game stats. So let's get into the gameplay with Sol Campbell, and I'll talk about his card a little bit more there, his pros and cons. So let's go and let's do that. So before I give my final verdict on this Prime Sol Campbell card, let's discuss his pros and cons for me. I mean, his pros are crystal clear, aren't they? His pace, guys, his pace. He is rapid. Even with the Gladiator chemistry style, guys, and I wasn't boosting the pace on him, guys. Seriously, this guy was quick. He recovered the challenges very quickly, and he does remind me similar to somebody like Rafael Varane. Except the only problem with this guy, of course, is that when you get on the ball with Sol Campbell, he does not know what to do, which I will discuss a little bit later. But as I said, let's discuss his pros first, and then we'll discuss his cons. But the pace, absolutely immaculate, guys. If you stick an anchor chemistry style, if you stick a shadow chemistry style on this guy, if you can afford a shadow chemistry style, this guy is going to be absolutely insane when it comes to that pace. On to his next pro for me, guys, and it has to be his tackling, specifically with how he goes into his tackles so aggressively, guys. He's got the 89 aggression, sorry, should I say, and with the amazing defensive stats, need I say more? This guy goes into tackles, and he goes into tackles hard. He is very aggressive with the tackles, and 99% of the time, when you do go in for a tight diving tackle with Campbell, you're going to come out on the good end. That is, of course, if he doesn't break his opponent's legs, because this guy is, he's strong. He goes into tackles hard, and he is strong. He's got 95 strength, guys. As I said before, I don't need to say anything else. He's very, very strong. You get in a shoulder-to-shoulder situation with any striker in the game, whether it be Ibrahimovic, whether it be Messi, this guy is going to nudge him off the ball. Seriously, I don't care what striker it is, at what tier in the game. I can't see Sol Campbell getting out-muscled. He seriously is an absolute beast when it comes to being strong. Even in the air, when it comes to being strong, this guy, he's got 88 jumping, he's 6'2", of course. He is strong in the air. He's aggressive in the air. But yeah, the strength overall, guys, as a pro is absolutely amazing. And the next thing I want to talk about as well, which is a bit of an underrated pro, but of course it has to be his height. 6'2". I feel like sometimes when centre backs are too tall, they're actually not that good. And of course, anything under 6'1", 6 foot, you don't have a good centre back. 6'2" is the perfect height, and Sol Campbell has that. So there is pros for me, guys. Now, let's do the hard bit, which is of course discussing the cons. Now, I think it's crystal clear, guys, to talk about what are the two main standout cons, and it has to be his dribbling, it has to be his passing. Overall, guys, seriously, the dribbling stats, I know he does have good composure, I know he has good reactions with 87 and 84 respectively, but we all know how important this year it is to have good agility and good balance, at least 65 on a centre back, and Campbell has 51 agility and 51 balance. It honestly is hard. It's even hard to improve, guys, because what you want to do with the Sol Campbell card is that you want to improve all the areas of the game that he's good at. You don't want to cater for the things that he's not good at to improve that. You want to make this card as good as he can be in the things that he's already good at. And I guess that's something you have to be aware with Sol Campbell, is that when you do get the ball with him, he turns like a 50-ton truck. This guy turns like hell. He's really hard movement-wise, and when it comes to passing-wise, I found his distribution really wasn't that good, guys. He's got 57 vision, 76 short passing, and 68 long passing. I'm not going to say it's the worst in the world, but it seriously isn't that good. Most centre-backs in this game should have, at least in my opinion, 70 vision, at least 80 short passing, and somewhere around 75 long passing. And Campbell doesn't really have anything near that. So just be in mind that this guy, as a centre-back, his distribution on the ball, he's not somebody you necessarily want to use. But as a defensive brute, this guy is an absolute beast. Without further ado though, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the final verdict with this card. Let's get into his overall rating, his value for coins, his enjoyment rating, and all that stuff, guys. And I'll talk about the card a little bit more then. So into the final summary, the final verdict on this prime Sol Campbell card. Is he worth 14 icon swap tokens? In my opinion, he's not. He's not. Let me tell you why he's not. Because in the icon swaps, I haven't used this player yet. If you want to see me do a player review on him, let me know in the comment section down below. But there is this centre back hero card, his baby card, which is just, if you look at his card stats, guys, he's much better as a well-rounded centre back, and he's only going to cost 6 icon swaps items for you guys, icon swaps tokens. So in my opinion, that's much better and much more effective than picking somebody like Campbell, who, yes, he is very good in the areas that he is good at. He's quick, he's strong, he goes into tackles very good. But in terms of an overall well-rounded centre-back, Campbell isn't going to be the player for you, in my opinion. I'm going to give him an overall rating of an 8.3 out of 10, guys. Very decent centre-back, but would I recommend him long-term for this game? Not necessarily, because, as I said, he doesn't compare to those really high-tier rated centre-backs just because of how good he is on the ball and how important it is this FIFA to have a centre-back who is just as good on the ball as they are off the ball, if that makes sense. I mean, tackling doesn't really count as off the ball, but I don't even know, guys. But it is important to have a centre-back who is good on the ball, and Campbell doesn't have that. I'm going to give him a value for coins, guys, or value for tokens, value for time, of a 6 out of 10. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth it to get this card at all. Coins-wise as well, if you guys are willing to buy this card for coins, I don't think it's worth it. I think, once again, you're much better off buying just a Varane, somebody like that, or just buying a centre-back like the baby icon Hierro, who's going to be much well-rounded, is 6'2" as well, and is going to be able to get the job done for you guys. I'm going to give my Sol Campbell an enjoyment rating of an 8.2 out of 10. He was very enjoyable to use, I can't lie, just because of how strong he was and how good he went into those tackles. But at the end of the day, it was so frustrating when he was just like a pass from 5-10 meters away. Sol Campbell couldn't make that pass. When he was dribbling and he just felt so clunky on the ball, guys. Even though I didn't get the proper feel, the proper experience of this card because I was only using him in draft, I could already tell that this guy does have some flaws in his game and that does need to be fixed. What would I recommend though, guys? If you were wanting to get this card as a chemistry style, 100% I would boost the areas that he's already good at. So I would get a shadow chemistry style or an anchor chemistry style. More preferably that shadow chemistry style, because his strength at 95, you don't really need to boost that anymore. So yeah, shadow chemistry style if you are going to get this card. But yeah, overall, very decent card. But yeah, I totally wouldn't recommend it because of just how tedious it is going to be to get for 14 icon swap tokens, and just the return that you get. It isn't what you necessarily, it's not everything you need in a centre back, and with the amount of time that you're going to have to put into it, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. So guys, that's going to be the end of the first Icon Swaps 2 play review on the channel. Let me know who else in the comment section down below from the Icon Swaps, or just any player in general you want to see me review. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new around here and watching this video, make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, because we've got so many FIFA 20 big videos planned, so many Icon Swaps play reviews planned. So make sure you do not want to miss that, ladies and gentlemen. But let me know in the comment section down below. If there's anyone specifically who you want to see me review, get commenting in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.